My biggest influences were Paul Gilbert, John Petrucci, Richie Kotzen, uh, Steve Lukather, uh, David Gilmour, and a lot of others, basically. The biggest one being probably Noel Gallagher. He's the guy, really, because I was a huge Oasis fan when I was in elementary school. And they're probably the reason why I wanted to start playing the guitar. You wouldn't really say that from the style of music that I'm playing now, but yes, that's the way it went. Yes, yes. As I said, I don't know why, because I've played so many gigs before that. Actually, I know why I felt the pressure when I first opened for Paul Gilbert, because that was my first live show with my band, with my songs, songs from Sandcastle. So that was definitely a new experience because I was also a frontman. I did have a band in which I was a frontman in my high school, but it was just a demo band. Now I have a band with which I have real albums, and we were opening up for one of my idols. So it's going great. The album's name is Counterclockwise. It's a concept album. It's got 9 songs, and we've worked on it as a band. Drummer Alan helped me a lot with some of the songs. We've written one music for one song together. He's written music for one song completely himself. He's written lyrics for 3 songs, and there's just one instrumental. That's new. I've been working on my singing a lot lately, so I'm improving, and hopefully it's gonna show in the new material. And It's a concept album, and the thematic of it is kind of similar to Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. There's, songs about people who you think are your friends, but then turn out they're not really that kind of a person that you thought they were. When you find out something and it turns out they're completely different. About human nature, we're always discontent with something. It's so hard to please somebody. I mean, we always want more. No matter how much we have or what we have, we always want something else. About There are some songs that are like stories. uh, there are some about loss, of your someone that was really dear to you, about a death of a friend or family member, uh, stuff like that. So basically, everyday stuff that we deal with in today's world, but with a happy ending. Yes. Well, in the studio, I usually record dry, so I plug my guitar into the amp. Sometimes I'll use a wah pedal, obviously. I use my Ernie Ball wah. Sometimes I'll use a chorus on the cleans and or a phaser pedal. But Usually for the delays for the solo parts, I'm not recording them. I'm recording the guitar dry and then adding the delays when I'm mixing. And live, I'm using pedals for all of that, obviously. My favorite delay pedal is an MXR carbon copy. I actually quite like MXR pedals, and I don't have an endorsement from them, so I'm not trying, I don't have to say that I like them. So I use MXR carbon copy, MXR stereo chorus, and MXR phaser. I've got a Korg Pitch Black Plus tuner, and basically it. I had an Artec analog delay that I used on 2 songs, but it's that pedal recently died, so I'm not using that one anymore, and that's about it. Well, I have to finish the new record with my band Side Effects, so the album Counterclockwise. I'm finishing the new album with Hard Time, and I'm working on an album recording some guitars for my friend Dan Clea, or his new album Luna, and hopefully we'll have more theater shows with the rock opera I'm singing in, and hopefully a lot of live shows.